We all know getting older is just a part of life, but it can bring a lot of unexpected challenges that we might not expect. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the common difficulties faced by seniors, shining a light on the issues that can really affect their quality of life. It's so important to understand these challenges because then we can approach aging with greater empathy and awareness. If we can understand the problems they face, we can make things better for them. We're not just about pointing out problems, but also about giving you some practical solutions that can really make a difference. We'd love you to watch, think about it, and let us know what you think. We want to help you deal with any physical limitations, help you to feel less lonely, and help you to keep your health in check. By getting together like this, we can build a community that really values the knowledge and experience of our seniors while also doing all we can to make their lives better. So let's all get together on this journey of understanding and support. We want to make sure that getting older isn't just about facing challenges, but also about celebrating life's later years with dignity and joy. Lily's story is a beautiful example of how we can all age with vitality and still face challenges. Before she faced the hurdles that come with aging, Lily lived a very active life filled with adventure and engagement. She was the sort of person who'd be out jogging in the morning, volunteering at the local community center, and having social gatherings with friends. She really was the personification of someone who embraced life to the fullest. But as time went on, she started to face challenges that a lot of us older folks can relate to: feeling less energetic, health problems, and the emotional impact of feeling lonely. But her story is one that so many of us can relate to as we all go through our own journeys of growing older. Her journey shows us that getting older doesn't mean you can't be active and full of life, even when you're dealing with unexpected challenges. As we delve deeper into her story, we'll explore the specific challenges she encountered, from managing chronic pain to adapting to new social dynamics. But the best part is that we'll also be talking about some super helpful solutions that can help you or someone you love feel more in control and happier. We want to help you feel connected and understand what you're going through. We want you to think about your own experiences and know that there are people and resources out there to help you if you need them. One thing that a lot of older people struggle with is memory loss, which can be really frustrating and upsetting. Lily knows this only too well, as she found herself struggling to remember the name of a neighbor she had known for years. It's totally normal to feel embarrassed or anxious about memory changes as we age, and it's a great way to check in with yourself and see how you're doing. And you know what? Memory lapses, like these, are actually really common among us seniors. They can come from all sorts of things like stress, medication side effects, or just the natural aging process. But don't worry, there are lots of things you can try to help. One really helpful tip is to keep a little diary where you can note down important names, dates, and events. And don't forget to engage in regular mental exercises like puzzles or memory games, as these can really stimulate cognitive function. And of course, eating well, getting enough exercise, and staying social are all great ways to keep your brain healthy. We'd love to hear about your own experiences of memory lapses, so please share them in the comments section. We're all in this together, and by chatting about it, we can help each other out with tips and strategies. Let's keep the conversation going and make sure we're all feeling supported and understood as we go through the ups and downs of getting older. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Feeling tired all the time is something a lot of older people say they experience, and it can show up in all sorts of ways. Lily's story is a great example of this. She'd be absolutely fine one minute, then the next, she'd be absolutely knackered after doing something as simple as gardening or even just going to the mailbox. It's totally normal to feel frustrated and concerned about your health when this happens. It's important to remember that as we get older, our bodies might need more time to recover from physical activity, and everyday tasks can start to feel more challenging. One really helpful tip for seniors is to pace themselves. Breaking big jobs down into little steps means you can have a rest in between, which is really helpful for saving your energy. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Dehydration can make you feel even more tired, so make sure you drink plenty of water. So keep a water bottle with you and remember to drink it up. As we get older, it's totally normal to find ourselves putting on a little weight. This is often because our metabolism changes as we get older. As we get older, our metabolic rate tends to slow down, meaning that the body doesn't burn calories as efficiently as it once did. It's totally normal to put on a little weight, especially if you're still eating the same way you always have. But don't worry, there are lots of ways to keep your weight under control as you get older. Eating more whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can give your body the nutrients it needs while keeping those calories in check. And if you can, try to cut down on processed foods and sugary snacks because these can have a really negative effect on your overall health and weight. And of course, it's really important to get regular exercise. Things like walking, swimming, or gentle strength training are great for boosting your metabolism and keeping your muscles strong, which is super important for your overall health. We'd love to see your fitness challenges, so please share them in the comments section. We know that it can be tricky to find the motivation to exercise or to deal with physical limitations or to navigate dietary changes. So it's great to know that your experiences can resonate with others facing similar struggles. By sharing our experiences, we can build a supportive community that encourages and motivates one another to embrace healthier lifestyles as we grow older. Together, we can all improve our well being and vitality. As we get older, we often have to make more medical appointments, which is why it's so important to get regular checkups and be on top of our health. These visits are so important for keeping an eye on chronic conditions, stopping potential health issues from developing, and making sure that any changes in health are spotted quickly. Regular checkups can make a real difference by helping to spot problems early on, which in turn can make a huge positive impact on your overall health and well being. So, to help you manage all those medical appointments, it's really important to stay organized. One really effective way to do this is to keep a special calendar or planner just for your health appointments. This can help you track upcoming appointments, medication schedules, and any necessary follow ups. And keeping a health journal is a great idea, as it's a place where you can note down symptoms, questions for your healthcare provider, and changes in medications. This can be so helpful when you're in the moment, making sure you haven't forgotten anything important. We'd love to hear from you in the comments section about your own experiences of managing health visits, whether it's tips on how to remember appointments, strategies for communicating with doctors, or ways to cope with the emotional aspects of frequent medical visits. Your insights can provide support and encouragement to others navigating similar challenges. By chatting together like this, we can build a community that puts health and well being first and helps our senior citizens feel confident and in control when it comes to their health. We know that as we get older, some of us can find it harder to focus and remember things, and this can affect what we can do in our daily lives. Lily, for instance, has found herself struggling with reading and maintaining concentration on tasks that once captivated her. Even simple activities that she used to enjoy, like reading a good book or following a recipe, have become more challenging. This can lead to feelings of frustration and concern about her cognitive abilities. But don't worry, there are lots of things you can do to help your brain stay sharp as a tack. Puzzles like crosswords and Sudoku can be a great way to keep your mind active and engaged. And don't forget, meditation and yoga can help you focus and feel less stressed, which is really important for your mental clarity. And don't underestimate the power of social interaction. Group activities or a good old natter with friends can do wonders for keeping your mind sharp. We'd love to hear your tips for staying mentally fit, so please share them with us in the comments section. Whether it's a favorite brain game, a memory boosting technique, or a daily routine that helps you focus, your insights can be incredibly valuable to others facing similar challenges. By sharing our ideas and strategies, we can all work together to make a supportive community that encourages our seniors to embrace activities that keep their minds active and enrich their lives as they get older.